your second quality start against the same team. I guess everybody's ready to see somebody else other than the Isotopes. But how do you feel about your outing overall today?
I feel pretty good. I heard on the radio there was 10th time we played them in a row, so we'll let them fly out of here. We'll be happy to play someone else. But yeah, it was kind of interesting coming in AA, the first two starts facing the same team twice. But I just want to go out and throw some strikes, and I got a great defense behind me. Corey's playing great behind the plate, throwing guys out, and anytime that's happening, you just don't want to do anything, to go against how good they're playing and how many runs they're putting up. So I just tried to make the game quick and throw some strikes, and like I said, let them work for me.
Was there anything you tried to do in this start in particular to their guys after facing them just 5 days ago?
I didn't throw too many sliders against them the first time through, and I just kind of came out and I knew I wanted to work it in. I like my slider. I just they threw a lot of lefties out there last time, so it was kind of tough to work it in. And today it's kind of made it a point to throw it some more and give it a little bit different look. But other than that, it was pretty much the same game plan, just attack them and like I said, throw some strikes.
The spirit of development, the walks are probably the one thing that you and Mike and we'll talk about after this game as something that you want to look forward to addressing. But you worked around it and got a couple of double play balls and used that. You broke a couple of bats. What do you think that you were just kind of missing some spots, or what would you say is the overall field, trying some different things? I know you got ahead of a lot of guys, an 0-2 challenge guys, and whatever the case may be. Talk about just the whole walks and how you approach when guys get on base.
Yeah, I mean, if this was a month and a half ago, I'd be worried about my walks, but there's some good walks and there's some bad walks. I think today there was about 2 or 3 times where I was just kind of, pitching how I wanted to pitch a guy. If I walked him, I wasn't too worried about it, knowing maybe they had a righty coming up and maybe a guy that didn't run so well, we could get a double play, and we did it twice today. So, they weren't necessarily wild walks. I would say I was just trying to pitch. I mean, beyond that, it was there's a couple good pitches I thought that could have went both ways, but overall it was just I don't mind walking guys. I kind of know I'm out there, feeling pretty good if I am. So when I go out there and don't walk anyone, and then I don't think my sinker's working so well and stuff. So 6 is way too many, but like I said, I thought a couple of them were all right, and we can live with it. But obviously we need to get them down.
When you got to the ballpark today and saw that the flags were blowing in from left, and knowing that you're facing the team that's kind of made their living on hitting the ball out of the ballpark this year, did you and Coy talk about wanting to stay inside and on the righties and away from the lefties in particular, even more than usual?
Well, I mean, they're a good hitting team, so anytime you're playing a good hitting team like they are, you just got to keep the ball down. And I knew for me that maybe that was equal to throwing a few more sinkers and keeping the slider down. And they got some power over the right field too. So I didn't just want to flip it in there, and let the wind work for me. I just kind of knew that if we kept the ball down, maybe get some more ground balls out of it. And I thought the last time we faced them, my ball was up a little bit, and I thought their 2 or 3 runs came from balls that were up, and they put a couple hits together. So let's try to keep the ball down, and like I said, let the defense work.
To wrap up today, did you notice anything different in 2 starts between AA and AAA? Any significant differences, or is it still baseball once you get on the mound?
Well, it's a little bit of both. It's still baseball, but anytime I get in front of some people in the stands, I get a little more excited, and there's a little bit more at stake. So it's a lot of fun for me to go out and pitch in front of a good crowd, and especially on a great team like we have here, first place, and we're playing great ball. Especially when they're going to go out and give you as many runs as they gave us and put double-digit hits up on the board. You just don't want to do anything to mess up their rhythm, and you want to get in your own rhythm. So it's a lot of fun. Great team you're playing on, and you just, like I said, just want to keep it flowing.
Congratulations on your first AAA victory, and welcome to the Iowa Cubs. It's a pleasure to have you. We look forward to a lot more like today.
Thank you.